عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Open your camera, please. Please open it. Right now you can open your camera. هل تسمعونني جيدا؟ فارس، هل تسمعني؟
أيوة.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I miss you very much.
And me.
Faris, how are you, Judy?
Fine.
How about your dog and your cat and all of the pets? They're fine. كويسين؟ كويسين ولا مش كويسين؟ يا دكتورة جودي ربنا يبارك.
هي القطة هي اللي لسه موجودة، الكلب بقى مشتناه.
بيعض ولا ايه؟
كبر.
ماشي يا دكتورة جودي. How are you, عبد الهادي?
I'm fine, thank you.
And what about Rowan? She's fine also?
Yeah.
Thanks. How are you, Sajad? Omar, all of you are fine?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, thanks. So open your camera, please. Please open your camera. الناس كلها تفتح الكاميرا بتاعتها. So النهارده بقى علشان كده أول مرة بعد فترة طويلة ما خدتوش سيشنز، مش هطول عليكم. ناخد كده حاجة خفيفة نراجع بيها على بعض الحاجات اللي احنا خدناها قبل كده، وناخد فكرة عن جزء جدا دي، وأسلم عليكم وأديلكم شوية نجوم ونقطة. تاخدوا واجب، إيه رأيكم؟ تاخدوا homework ولا لازم؟ So firstly, we have studied before that there is something called the approximation. We have studied the approximation that there are something called the poor numbers and the rich numbers. كان عندنا في الابروكسيميشن ده كنا بنقول ان احنا عندنا حاجه اسمها البور نمبرز، والبور نمبرز دول اللي هي النمبرز اللي ما كانتش بتدي لحد حاجه. There are 0 1 2 3 and 4. These are the poor numbers, and we have the rich numbers which are 5 6 7 8 and 9. These numbers can give the number which is beside it another one, something like that. If I told you approximate the following, example, Paris, take the first question, it's 23. So by the approximation, it's what? If I told you approximate it to the nearest 10. So then you will look for the 2. Sorry, for the 3. The 3 is the rich or a poor number?
Poor.
Then
Poor
it will
number.
give the 2 another one, or it doesn't give anything.
It doesn't give anything.
So the answer right now is what?
23.
20 only. The approximation is 20. So because the 3 doesn't give the 20 thing, because the 2 is still 2, and the 3 becomes 0. Correct?
Correct.
If we have 48 like that, then the approximation is what? Approximate it to the nearest tens also. Can you tell me that? That you can? يا ريت الناس اللي قبل الكاميرات تشغلها. Open your camera, please. So Saja, can solve this question? So this is the 48. He needs to approximate it to the nearest tenth. So the tenth is a 4. Then which is beside the 4?
Rich.
8. The 8 is a rich number. Also, you can tell it as a strong number instead of rich. Some students can tell it that these numbers are the strong numbers and these numbers are the weak numbers. And there are many ways of naming these words. ممكن حد يسميهم أسامي تانية، مش لازم الأسامي دي. المهم يبقى عارف إن الأرقام دي بتزود 1 والأرقام دي ما بتزودش حاجة. So the 8 is a rich number, correct? Then it will give the 4 another 1. So the answer right now is what?
50.
Yes, very excellent. Because the 4 will increase by 1, then it's 5, and the 8 is a 0. We can write the numbers which beside the 10 on the right, all of them, we will write them as a 0, correct? If we have something like that, 521, Judy Jet, or Judy Jet ولا Judy Get ولا Judy بس؟
الاتنين صح.
Yes, 521. I need from you to approximate it to the nearest hundreds. So which is the number beside the hundreds on the right?
Tens.
Yes, the tens. It's a rich or a poor number?
4.
Poor, then it will give the 5 another one, then the 5 becomes 6, correct?
No.
No, what is the correct?
We're gonna make it 500.
Yes, because the 2 is a weak number, doesn't give the 5 anything, then we're gonna make it as 500. Very excellent. Thanks, Dr. Judy. Open your camera, please. Open your camera, all of you. Omar Sayed. Another number like that, 630 or 93, like that. Omar, you want to answer? Yes, yeah, Omar. Answer with me. Thanks, Muhammad. I'll let you to answer another question. Omar, where is the hundreds? I need to approximate this number to the nearest hundreds. Where is the hundreds?
Or is it 600?
The 6. Beside the hundreds, there is what? Beside the hundreds, there is what?
9.
9. The 9 is a rich or a poor number?
Rich.
Strong or weak?
Strong.
You name it as what? Strong or rich or what?
Strong. Rich.
Strong. Anything. So it will give the 6 or not?
Give it a 6.
So the answer right now will be what?
7. 700.
700. Very excellent. And so on. This is the approximation. We also studied two ways or two strategies to make the approximation. The rounding strategy, and the rounding strategy is the strategies that we have studied right now. There is a midpoint strategy in it and the place value strategy. The midpoint strategy, we solve it with the number line like that, and it's not important. But the place value strategy is the more important with the poor numbers and the rich numbers like that. 342, beside the 4, beside the 3 there is 4. The 4 is a poor number, doesn't give the 3 anything, so it's 300 itself. The 5 is a rich, we'll give the 3 another one, so it's 400, and so on. And also we have studied the front-end estimation strategy. In the front-end estimation strategies, there is no rich and poor numbers. If he asked you to do it at the front-end estimation strategy, then you will take the first number as itself. It starts with 4, then it's 4,000. Starts with 3, then it's 3,000. If it is a rich number beside it, like 8, six, 2. Muhammad Taha. Beside the 8 here, there is a 6, and the 6 is a rich number. Then it will give the 8 another one, correct?
900. Oh.
No, it's not correct. This is in the rounding strategy, but in the front end strategy, we wrote the number as itself. So it's 800 itself. احنا عندنا two strategies لغايه دلوقتي. لو احنا قلنا ان احنا هنحل الرقم او هنحل السؤال بالفرونت اند strategy هنعمل ايه وبالراوندنج هنعمل ايه؟ خلينا هنا نكتب front end strategy وهنا rounding. نفس السؤال 8 6 2 8 6 2. بص ايه اللي هيحصل؟ في الفرونت اند استيميشن بناخد الرقم الاولاني زي ما هو، اولنا 8 مالناش دعوه باللي بعدها بقى خلاص، هتنزل 800 زي ما هي. في الراوندنج هي اللي بنبص على اللي بعدها 6 يبقى هتزودنا 1 يبقى دي هتبقى 900. فهمت الفرق ما بينهم ولا لا؟ يبقى في الفرونت اند بناخد الرقم الاولاني زي ما هو، في الراوندنج بنشوف اللي جنبه بيزود ولا لا. هنا في ريتش وفي بور نمبرز، صح؟ هنا بقى في ريتش وفي بور نمبرز ولا الاولاني بينزل زي ما هو على طول؟
الأولاني بينزل زي ما هو.
You got the difference between them? Yes, I got. Thanks, Dr. Muhammad Taha. So, this is the first thing I wanted for you to know. Let us also right now talk about the 100, the tenths, and many ways of writing the decimals. We have studied the decimals in the second term in the last year. Who know what is the meaning of the decimals? Who remember? Remember what is the meaning of the decimal numbers or the decimals? Who can tell me an example for a decimal number? عايز حد كده يقول لي رقم بالديسيمالز. محدش يعرف؟ أنا مبسوط خالص من فارس علشان هو محترم وبيسمع الكلام وشغل الكاميرا بتاعته وأديله ستار هدية. استنى. أي فن. وان ستار. عندك وان ستار هدية يا سيدي اهو. طب ست يا سيدي. دلعك اهو. اهو شير سكرين. يس. ده شيت كده هنفضل نكتب فيه الستارز. دلوقتي اكتر واحد فيكم هو فارس. اي خدمة. ممكن نكتب اسمه بالانجلش كمان بما ان احنا في قصة ناس. فارس. اي خدمة. مبسوط؟ تبقى انجينير فارس بقى. جودي بقى زعلت علشان انت خدت ستار، هتشغلك الكاميرا اهي. عبد الهادي كمان. لو التزمتوا لاخر السيشن هديلكم ستارز انتوا كمان. عبد الهادي.
The teacher.
Again.
5 point.
Yes, you can write it as 5.2 or 3.28 or 48.32 like that, or 528.345 like that, and so on, correct?
Correct.
These are examples for the decimal numbers. So who can tell me what are the places of the decimal numbers? If you have a number like that, 528.345. So what is the name of the place of the 5, the place of the 3, the place of the 8, the place of the 2, the place of the 5? Who knows? First know? Thanks, Abdullah. I'll let you answer another question. First know?
Hundreds with tenths.
Yes, very excellent. Firstly, what is the place of the 8?
1.
Yes, this is the ones place. What is the place of the 2?
Tenths and the 500.
Yes, this is the tens. This is the hundreds. So if if I write another number here like that, so its place is what?
1000.
Thousands. These words ends with what? Ends with S or THS?
S.
S. So what about the numbers which on the right of the decimal number or on the right of the
TH.
decimal point? Yes, it ends with the THF or TH on. So this place is called what?
100.
Tenths. So here we start from tenths, correct? What about the 4?
Hundredths.
Hundredths. What about the 5?
Thousandths.
Thousands. Yes. Very excellent. These are what? These are the place values of the digits, right?
Correct.
Can you tell me, another one, can tell me what about the value? What about the value? Yeah. Can you tell me what is the value of each number from this number? Can you tell me what is the value of the 8 firstly?
8.30.
The value of the 8 is in the ones place, so its value is 8. What is the value of the 2?
20.
20. What is the value of the 5?
500.
500. What is the value of the 6?
6,000.
6,000, like that. Very excellent. So right now on the right of the decimal point, what is the value of the 3? We can write it in 2 ways. It's 0.3 like that. Or also you can write it as 3/10. Correct?
Correct.
What about the 4?
4 تبقى 0.04.
Very excellent. And also you can write it in the form of the fraction as what?
4/100.
4/100. What about the 5?
0.005.
Very excellent. Also you can write it as 5/1000. So just as we can read it as 5,400th, 3/10, and so on. Correct?
Correct.
Thanks, Dr. Muhammad Ahmed Goma. Abdul Hadi, why you are raising your hand? There is a problem with you?
No, I want to answer.
Okay, I'll let you to answer many questions. Please lower your hand.
Okay.
1,000. This is 500. This is 20, and this is 8. How are you, Mustafa Basim?
I'm fine. How are you too?
Very fine. I miss you so much. Where is your
miss you
friend? Your friend who I forgot. His brother is called Rakan and Ahmed, and he is called what? I forgot.
Yeah.
مين كان اسمه ايه؟
Hafifi.
عفيفي. Where is عفيفي؟
I don't know.
سلم لي عليه. بيقول لك ازيك يا عفيفي. Thanks, Dr. Mustafa. I'll let you to answer many questions right now. So let us revise more about the tenses. What is the meaning of the tenses? Open your camera, please. Exploring the tenses. So if we have a shape like that, this shape is divided into 10 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these 10 parts, if we took all of them, so we took one whole of the shape or the whole of the shape. And this is, we can write it as 1.0 or 1.0 like that, or we can write it as 1 only. So if we take only one part of the 10 parts, so right now it's 1 out of 10 parts, so it's 1/10 of the whole, and we can read it as 1/10 or 0.1. It's 1/10 or 0.1. If we took 7 parts like that, these are 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 out of 10. It's 7/10 or 0.7, and so on. So Judy Jad, can you tell me, if we took 8 parts of the whole, if we took 8 parts of the whole, so how can we read it? How can we read it?
Um,
8 parts. How can we read it?
8/10
Yes.
or 8/10
Yes, very excellent. Or also,
or 0.8.
yes, 0.8 or 0.8. Both are correct. Very excellent, Dr. Judy Jad. I think there is a noise beside you. Sit in a quiet place. So something like that. This is the question of Judy. We talk 8 parts here. 8/10, 8/10, 0.8 or 8/10 like that. Let us look for some examples here. Mustafa Basim, can you tell me what is the decimal fraction of this or this figure?
4/10.
Very excellent. 4/10, and also you can write it as what? 0.4 like that.
0.4.
And by the words, it's what?
4/10.
Very, very excellent. Can you solve the next one also?
2/10.
Yep.
And 0.2.
By the words?
2/10.
Yes, we can write it as the following: 2/10 with THS in the end of the word. And this is 4/10, correct?
Correct.
Thanks, Dr. Mustafa Resi. Answer with me, Sajjad. What about this?
7/10.
7/10. And by the decimal?
0.7.
0.7. And by the words?
7/10.
7/10. Like that. What about the next? Why you have closed your mic? Answer the next one.
5/10.
No, it's not 5. I think, yes, it's 5. Sorry. 5/10. It's what?
0.5.
5.
5/10.
5/10. Also, this question, we can write it in another form as a fraction. You know? Who knows? Who know another form to write this question? We have another form. We can write it in another form. 5/10 equals what? By the fractions. The 5 is the half of the 10. So it's what? Yes, Judy. X. Muhammad Taha? No?
0.5.
Yes, excellent. 5/10, we can write it as 0.5, but also we can write it as half, because half, it express any number and it's half as a fraction. The numerator is half of the denominator. No, 0.5 is correct, but this is another form to write the number, okay?
ماشي.
So half is correct, 5/10 is correct, 0.5 is correct, 5/10 is correct, and also if you wrote it by the words half like that, also it's correct, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Dr. Muhammad Taha. So, let us do this a check. Write each fraction as a decimal. So, this is a fraction. We have to convert this fraction into a decimal form. How can you do that, Ya Abdul Hadi?
9.10.
No, it's 0.9. If it is 7/10, 0.7, 8/10, 0.8, 2/10,
2/10, 0/2.
0.2. It's called 0.2 again. If you have 7/10, you can write it as what?
7/10, 0.7.
Oh, yes, 0.7. Or you can tell me that's 0.7. 0.7 or 0.7. Both are correct. Okay? What about the next one, yeah, Muhammad Ahmed?
I want to answer.
Yes, answer this one.
Okay. 0.8.
Yes, 0.8 or 0.8. What about this?
0.6.
Very excellent. Lower your hand. Thanks, Dr. Muhammad. Faris? In this question, he needs for me to write it as what?
Fraction.
Yes, as a fraction. So 0.7 as a fraction equals what?
7/10.
Very
Or
excellent.
7/10.
Or 7/10. Yes. 0.1.
1/10. 1/10.
1/10. 0.5.
5/10.
It equals to half, right?
Okay, and half.
4/10.
4/10.
Very good. Thanks, Dr. Faris. So, right now, let us explore the 100. In the tenth, we divided the shape into 10 parts along like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. These are the tenths. In the 100th, we will divide the shape like that and also like that. 10 parts horizontal like that and 10 parts vertical like that. Okay? So in which, if we count all of these small squares, then we will get 100 parts. And this is the reason that we call it 100. Okay? So one hole is shaded like that. All of the parts are shaded. All of the 100 parts. It's 100 out of 100, which is 1 in the end. So if we took only one square from them, so it's 1 of 100, or 1 over the 100, or it's 0.01, or it's 0.01, like that. Okay? In this question, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are 10. So these are another 10, so they are 20. And another 10, so they are 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 over 100. which is 0.35, and so on. If there is any problem right now, okay. So Judy Jad will take another store like first because she opened her camera, but Abdul Hadi closed his camera. Judy, another one. Excellent, Dr. Judy. You wanna see your name?
Okay.
Yes, this is your name. It's correct. You're happy? Thanks, Dr. Judy. Close your mic. It's complete. So let us solve an example like that. Answer with me, Omar. Omar, can you hear me well?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, write the decimal to name each shaded port. So the shaded port here, you can write it as a decimal form as what? You know?
No.
So firstly, we have to count all of these small squares. With an easy way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they are 10. And another 10, so they are what? 20. Another 10.
20.
30. Another 10. 40. Another 10.
50.
51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. So how many parts are there? There are 56 out of 100, which is 0.56. Correct?
Right.
By the words, you can write it by the words.
56.
Hundred is like that.
100.
No, it's 56 hundred. That's like that. Okay,
Okay.
you got it.
Yes.
Thanks, Doctor. Omar say, and it's 50. Let's complete. Open your camera, please. Who can answer the next one? Amr said answer the next one also. So it's 50 here, 56 hundredths, right?
Yes.
What about this sheet?
40.
40 over what?
Over 100.
Yes, don't tell me 40 only. 40 only, it means 40 biggest squares like that, correct? So, and so on. You will draw 41 to express the word 40 on. But if you want to express the shape, so you can tell me 40. It must be 40 over 100 or 0.40 or 40 100. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And also you can write it as 4 over 10. Why? Because we can delete the 0 with the 0. And also the 0 has no value because it's in the end after the decimal point to the right. So we can delete it. So right now, also you can write it as 4 tenths. So 4 tenths equals to 40 hundredths. You got it? فهمتها?
Yes.
Tell me the next one.
Okay. 79.
97. 97 what?
Over 100.
Very excellent. In another way,
0.97.
yes. By the words,
97
97 what?
hundredths.
Yes, very excellent. How many dollars? 100. How many dollars you will pay for that, yeah, Mustafa Bas? Thanks, Dr. Amr Said.
Yes, mister.
How many dollars you will pay to let you answer?
$90.
Okay, I'm waiting. Answer the next one.
Uh, 0.08.
Yes, excellent. By the fraction,
8 over 100.
yes, very excellent. So it's 0.08. By the words, it's what?
800.
Very excellent. Let us look for another question like that. So complete, yeah, Mustafa. Answer this one. Write the fraction and the decimal to the name of each shaded part. So be focused. This shaded part is divided into 10 parts only, not 100. Okay? So it's what?
Okay. A 0.8.
Very excellent. 0.8 or 8 over 10 over 8
8 tenths.
tenths. Yes, very excellent. Teacher, the next one. Thanks, Dr. Mustafa.
Welcome.
4 0.4
0.4
4 over 10
10
4 tenths.
4 tenths. Very excellent. Dr. Faris. Thanks, teacher.
Thirteen over 100 or
Very excellent.
0.13 or 1300.
Very excellent. 1300. The next one. Answer it first also. Sorry, Muhammad, that's by accident. I'll let you to open your mic right now. Faris.
65 over 100 and 0.65.
65 over 100 0.65, 65.
hundredths.
Okay, thanks. What about Yazid and Fahd? They are well? They are fine?
Yes.
Yes, سلمني عليهم.
Okay.
Thanks. Muhammad Taha, you wanna tell me anything or you wanna answer the question?
لا أنظر أقول يعني إجابة.
You wanna answer the question? How many dollars you will pay for that, like Mustafa best? تدفع كام دولار يعني علشان اخليك تجاوب؟ ولا دولار؟ جاوب يلا. In this question, we have one whole and a part of the whole. So you can write it as what? As you start. So this part, we can write it as what?
Oh, one.
One, very excellent. It's only one because all of the parts are shaded, so it's one. One and what? You can finish.
0.7.
One? 1 and 0.8, we can't write it as the following. So these parts are 8/10 or 0.8. If you want to write them beside the one, so it's 1.8, yes, or 1 and 8/10.
هي 7.
7, sorry, it's 7, 7, 7, 7. It's correct right now.
Oh.
What about the next one? Can you solve it? Thanks, Mustafa.
يمكن أقول.
Yes, solve it.
100.
How many holes?
1.
No, there are 2 holes.
200.
2 holes. 1 hole here and 1 hole here, so there are 2 holes, correct? And how many hundred?
2.
No, the hundreds here are the number of the smallest squares. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and 2. So they are what?
26.
20, 30, 40,
20.
50, 50 and what? 52. 52 over 100, which is 0.52.
2/52.
2.52, not 2 over 2.52, or 2 and 52 over 100. Both are correct. Okay.
Okay.
By the words, you can tell me it's 2 whole and 52 hundredths. Here it's 1 whole and 7 tenths, or it's 1 and 7/10, 2 and 52 over 100. Okay. أهلا. How are you, Yazid?
ازيك يا مستر؟
I'm fine. What about you? I miss you so much.
ايه يا مستر وراك بحر؟
ورايا بحر ايه رأيك؟ But it's a virtual screen. I can delete it right now. Where is the sea?
ايه ده؟ مش عندك بحر.
It's gone. It's gone. Right now there is a sea. Correct?
بحر.
Yes, excellent. I miss you so much. How are you? You are fine?
Yes.
Where is Ferris?
I'm here.
Okay. Thanks, Dr. Yazid. You can play right now. So let us look for this question. Check your understanding. Answer with me يا عبد الهادي.
With you, Mr.
So circle the decimals that represent the shaded board.
Okay.
These shaded boards, its decimal is 13.0, 0.7, or 1.3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.3.
1.3, very excellent. This is the one whole, and this is 0.3. So 1 and 0.3 means 1.3. Very excellent. What about the next one? Yeah, Mustafa Besa.
Yes, mister.
Yes, Mustafa.
2, 3,
Yes,
Point
3
6.
rows. 3. This is 1. And this is another one whole. And this is another one whole. So it's 3 and 0.6. So it's a 3 point what?
3.6.
Very excellent. Thanks, Dr. Mustafa. So I think that's enough today. So today we studied what is the meaning of the decimals, what is the meaning of the 100, what is the meaning of the 10, and also we knew the places and the place values and the values of the decimal numbers, and also we talk about the rounding and the front end strategy estimation. علشان بس كده النهارده لسه اول يوم ولسه بنسخن، مش هطول عليكم، كفايه عليكم كده. وفي اخر اليوم خالص هبعت لكم بقى الفايل اللي احنا شرحنا فيه، وابعت لكم حاجات كده تحلوها، هبعت لكم التسجيل بتاع الحصه. وان شاء الله نتقابل يوم السبت، وممكن يبقى في حصه من الاثنين. هتوحشوني خالص 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 لحد دلوقتي. I'll miss you so much. على السلامه يا سجا، على السلامه يا عمر، على السلامه يا محمد طه، على السلامه يا محمد محمود احمد، السلامه يا مصطفى، على السلامه يا بلادي، على السلامه يا فارس،
باي باي
على السلامه يا
مستر.
جدي، عشان
باي
المره
باي.
الجايه. السلام عليكم. لو حد يحتاج حاجه يبقى ابعت لي على الواتساب. السلام عليكم.